Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, I'm a creature of habit, and I'm used to ending my day going outside, having the fireside chat. Um, but it's pouring outside. Didn't know it. I I've been running 1,000 miles an hour lately, trying to do the most I can with this channel, get as much accomplished, working on this basement job, um, trying to take care of as many things as possible. And you know, I've been fighting this cold, and this cold has been kicking my butt. And I had sat down upstairs on the couch watching TV, and boom, I just literally fell out. And woke up, and it's like, whoa, kind of groggy, kind of not quite there, and realizing that, damn, you got to slow down a bit. You got to slow down and stop and smell the roses. You can only do so much. You do the best you can. You take your time, and you make sure that you let the people around you know about how you care. You get your rest, and you get on fighting the next day. So I'm hoping where we are with the Cowboys. This season has been a roller coaster ride, and you guys know that I keep saying that, listen, take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Worry about stuff when it comes, as opposed to worrying about something that's so far down the road. I don't know what's going to happen against the Rams. Football is completely unpredictable. But I've said this before. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful that things fell into place the way they did. Be thankful that we're still here fighting, that we live for another day. Not everybody has it that way. Think about the poor Raiders. You remember when everybody talked about we gave up too much for Amari Cooper? You can't give up a number one pick for a player. That's insane. Well, because our Cowboys won against Seattle in the playoffs, that means that our draft pick can be no higher than 25th. And we'll keep on rising with other victories. So we start thinking about, man, we don't have a number one draft pick. You start getting in the late 20s, the real impact players are really like 15 and ahead. You're not really looking at a player that's going to be an impact player, a guy who's going to change your season. That's not to say you won't get one, but the odds are not quite as good. It's not going to be a Zeke Elliott at 27 or 28. So when we look back at that trade, it makes you wonder if lightning struck twice. Think back to the trade that made the 90s dynasty. It's a different kind of trade. It was us trading the best player we had on our team to get picks. Picks that ultimately led to Hall of Famers. Picks that made the core of the team. Picks that made that 90s team the beast that it was. I kept looking for the play like Charles Haley. Charles Haley was the difference maker for the Dallas Cowboys. He was the power shift from San Francisco having won 2 rings that ended up bringing that tenacity, that nastiness, making that defense what it was. And I kept looking for that thing, so we'd have that deja vu moment. And I thought Earl Thomas was going to be that guy. that was going to be the transfer of power from Seattle to the Cowboys that would transform that defense, but I was looking at the wrong spot. It was the offense side that we got that trade. That Amari Cooper. Make no mistake, that offense would not be what it is right now without Amari Cooper. Zeke Elliott wouldn't be eaten up. Double eaten now. 137 yards and things like that. If defenses didn't have that weapon. And I'm going to say this, and I know I'll get hate on it, but this is the new triplets. You can compare Zeke Elliott, looking at Emmitt Smith. Dak Prescott, and I know the haters going to say it. How dare you compare him to Troy Aikman? But understand, Troy Aikman only had one season where he threw for 20 touchdown passes. Only one. One. And Michael Irvin, the Hall of Famer. A little early to call Amari Cooper Hall of Famer, but you look at what this offense has done. But it's not just those guys. It's also the Michael Gallup. It's the offensive line. Much the same as what we had in the 90s. The same formula. So, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy about this. And I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to dream happy thoughts about this Dallas Cowboys team going all the way. Some people don't like me talking about that, but you know what? Past years I didn't talk about it and we didn't make it, so what difference does it make? I'm sure a lot of people will say that I'm jinxing us. I don't believe that. I believe putting out in the universe what you want and then working your ass off to get it. And I think that this team have worked their ass off to get it. From Dak Prescott and the wide receivers working together in the offseason too. Zeke Elliott and the offensive players and stuff getting together, spending time, doing trips and stuff, getting to know each other, becoming a family. The offensive line going out to dinner on a weekly basis and being a family. You can see, even with Travis Frederick out, that those guys are a tight-knit group, a family that you cannot get between. They've worked hard. They're not ready to rest yet. I think when the dust falls, they're still going to be standing. So I'm going to take this raspy voice, this head cold, and I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, I'll be back at hard at work. As always, friends, I want to thank you for all the support and everything you do. It's time to turn off the lights. This party's over.